So go ahead and just start us off with your name, as far as like your stage name, if you have one. Or...
Okay, I go by Skye Hesia.
Skye Hesia.
Yeah, Hesia, and that's my stage name that I go by, but that's also my your
real name.
My real name.
Yeah. You want your music to relate to you, so you want to use your real name. I get that.
Definitely.
Okay.
I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I'm headed for success, the system wanna see me fail. When my money wasn't blessed, I couldn't pay the bill. Now your boy cleaned up his mess, he's serving out these meals. I can now confess that I made it out of hell. Yes, I made it out of hell. To thy Lord I did repent. Cover that.
So just tell me about your life, man.
Okay.
Just yourself.
All right. I was born and raised and grew up in Maui. I was there for about 11 years. Growing up, we used to go to a place called Lahaina, and when I was a baby, I used to look out the window, and you could see all the whales jumping out the water. Yeah, man, it was a very great experience. Being able to see a whale jump out of the water and just go in. And also, we used to do boxing out there, man. Yeah, that was a big influence in my life. Taught me to keep pushing forward no matter what, but music-wise, the Hawaiian music is great music, man. I could tell you that my great grandfather, he came from Portugal and went down to Maui, and when he went to Maui, he had an instrument. I can't remember the instrument, what it was called, but I know this much. When he played it, he played for a king named King Kalakaua.
Oh.
And when he played that instrument, the Hawaiians would say ukulele, ukulele.
Really?
Yeah. So when he left Maui to Portugal, he left the instrument there.
Wow.
And the Hawaiians picked up his instrument and originated the ukulele. Yeah, man.
That's a hell of a story, man.
Yeah, my great grandmother told me that story.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I have a bunch of different, culture, mixed culture. I have a lot of mixed culture.
I respect that.
So started off homeless.
Really?
Yeah, man. I was homeless and living out of my car, and I had to find my way. So I ended up doing some time, and then came out and to start a better life.
Yeah.
While I was in there, I thought about music constantly.
Mm-hmm.
That was my number one thing that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've progressed, I've came out with "I'ma Make $1 Million," and it's a song that I really put my all into. I invested my time and my money into it. And yeah, it's
you gotta put money in to get money out.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Man, I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I'ma make $1 million. I was locked down, but now I'm feeling up. Got you on mute sound, you should go and turn it up. Sliding like a squeegee, guava juice all in my cup. Fly out to Waikiki, she got dairy in the trunk. It's still hard for me to trust. My faith in God is a must. My birthplace I truly love. My soul forever be eternal. You copy
So you said, how long have you been making music?
I've been making music for the past year now.
Past year.
Yeah, but I started off freestyling and doing that type of stuff when I was freshman in high school.
Okay.
And
so back when we met each other, huh?
Yeah, definitely, man.
And then it's just kind of been one of those things that stay constant.
Yeah, because it was very consistent. Like I listened to a lot of hip hop music. I listened to a lot of different types of genres. I mean, but when I was growing up during middle school, it was mostly like hip hop. You know, because that's my favorite type of music. Is hip hop music. I wanted to know everything about hip hop. I wanted to know how did it start. And
the history
about it, yeah, definitely. And I also learned that, you know, you could speak your mind through music growing up. So I used to write poems, and I would sit down and I would write poems in class, in English class, and listen to what people were saying and come up with a poem. Yeah,
it's pretty cool. So since you say, you know, hip-hop is definitely a big influence for you.
Yeah. And,
you know, you want to understand more of the history. Like, who would you say is in your top 5 artists of all time then? Like, forget everyone else's opinion, just your top 5.
My top 5?
Yeah.
Shoot. I can't say, man.
It's a
you
tough
know what I mean?
question.
There's a bunch of different artists. I mean, I could give you an artist that inspired me.
Definitely. How about that?
I could start off with T.I. T.I. was a dope artist. Also, there's a bunch of them, man. I mean,
what was it about T.I. that inspired you? Was it his rhyme flow? Was it the stories that he told?
It was more of like, at the moment when I used to listen to him, it was more of like to stand up and like, you know, never back down. You know, like just keep going and like keep hustling, or like, you know, there's different ways of hustling.
Yes.
And I also have another one. There was Tupac Shakur that I really liked. Like his music was really good. And who else? Growing up, I used to listen to what was his name? Baby Boy the Prince.
Baby Boy the Prince. Okay.
I used to listen to that.
That's a Southern boy for real.
Yeah, man. And who else? There's a bunch of other ones. I mean, Biggie Smalls was another one that I used to listen to a lot.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah man. They were really good artists. And growing up, driving in the car, like with my mom's, yeah, man, like Biggie Smalls was the one, man. Like I used to like rap it, and you know,
word for word.
Juicy, that was the song.
That was the song?
Yeah.
Okay. What's a thing or like an aspect that would make you different from
a lot of other artists?
Yeah.
Different. What would make me different is pretty much my struggle and my stuff that I've been through. You know, I mean, the difference between me and a different artist is everybody else thinks different. You know what I mean? I think how Skye thinks. Skye, you know, how Skye thinks. And pretty much just been like being different by keep doing what I'm doing until I make it, you know, no matter what.
Okay. So your work ethic.
My work ethic, yes, definitely.
Like, why do you make music?
To express myself. You know, express how I think. You know, how I think, and that's what it is. That's what music is about, man. It's about influencing others and also expressing what you think.
Yeah.
You know, and the influence is a big part. You know, I'm trying to show these kids like pretty much to be yourself no matter what, and like
never switch up.
Don't switch up on your family, or switch up on people that help you grow. You know, that's pretty much it. Just keep growing within themselves to make sure that their peers and their families are alright no matter what. You know, and because every day's a struggle, but at the end of the day, just keep pushing forward and don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, you know?
What are you doing currently that's like motivating you to keep going? And
just working on myself and like not worrying about like what people think about me, or like yeah, just stuff like not worrying about what people think about me, because like at the end of the day, like they can think whatever they want to think, you know what I mean? They can think whatever they want, they can say whatever they want, but it's not gonna change my motivation, you know, and like to keep pushing forward, you know, and like being able to accomplish my goals, because at first it was a dream and now it's a goal, you know, to just keep pushing forward within my music. You know, I want to express a lot of good vibes.
So we talked about your music, we've talked about your life, you know, is there anything else you want to just like get off your chest? Or
yeah, pretty much December 24th is when my my single comes out. You can get it on Spotify, iTunes, you can get it on Pandora. My Instagram is pretty much SDKIG, and yeah, I mean, just follow me on Facebook. A lot of other stuff, man. I have a lot of stuff in store. Music video in process. You know, should be coming out on the 24th when the song comes out. So we'll see what happens.
You got any projects you want to talk about, or?
I'm working with a producer right now, and I have a project that's gonna be coming up. Like, it's gonna be coming up.
It's in the wraps.
It's in the wraps right now. It's like, you know, it's in the process. We're still trying to, you know, work some things out, and it should be good. I just gotta, you know, take my time and keep it at a steady pace. Because if you move too fast, sometimes it don't work. You know what I mean? You just gotta move at a steady pace. Just keep it going. You know.
You plan on like performing at all?
Yeah, next year for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm still in the process of doing it. Next year I should be performing, maybe in March. It just depends. I'm not too sure yet. Like, it's still in the process. We're still trying to figure it out, you know. But yeah, man, just working on music, just trying to promote that first single.
Is there any like shout outs you want to give? Anything like that?
Okay, I want to shout out my mom. That's my number one. Well, God's my number one. My mom. And I want to shout out, what else can I shout out? People that I've worked with, Cesar Molina, Alex Nemeth, Chemo. Yeah. Pretty much it, man.
For sure.
Also, shout out to my family. You know who you are. Yeah, and that's it.
I come from an island where my family represents. Everything is time and I'm counting their presidents. They always right behind me, this for my grandfather then. To the top I'm climbing, it's my road to success. Sit down, watch me progress. It's my